showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we see the number 6 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Here's the second down play. He'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Auburn's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Play action here on first down. Receiver makes the grab. And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
They'll kick it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. First down and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pros. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. And punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's blue. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting him off.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls in.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powers through.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Jukes to get past a man. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wide end. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Hand off to the right side. Great cut there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. False start on offense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Wide open downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Past the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find some room. It's Williams. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, what a great option keeper here by this quarterback for the Florida Gators. And I think about the option game with Florida. I know people are going to say Anthony Richardson, and don't get me wrong, he was dynamic as a ball carrier. But I think a lot of people still think about Tim Tebow and the job he did of running this Gator offense. He could throw, but we always remember those big, tough, physical runs like we just saw right here. Created a legacy, and now all these Gator quarterbacks are trying to live up to it.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And the Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. And they get a drive going this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. Running with purpose.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
Touchdown, Tigers! That's how you finish a play. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's blue. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Grabbed by the receiver. Heading for the end zone. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. The ball is out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half. An opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football, and instead they cost themselves a possession.
Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Kimmy decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Pounding away with the run game. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab behind the line, it's Sprout. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
He's going to take off here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Gets past the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
So, second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up.
It's a fumble behind the line.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. The receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him. A sack on a fourth and goal stop.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number one.